So, very few people have asked me to like show my photo cards or like basically show like who I collect and stuff. So I'm making this video to show the few people who wanted to see, and anybody else who casually comes across this, my photo cards, because I'm bored. And long story short, I started collecting photo cards maybe like 6 months ago, and I got into it because of my friend. And I was like, oh no, I'm not really gonna collect them like that. But then I got dragged in deep. So yeah. So first I'm just gonna put some away actually, because I forgot about this. So I'll probably edit this out. But for right now, I just have to put some things away. Okay. Hold on. Just don't pay attention. I don't know which one is which. Wait, hold on. I think this one, if this is the wrong one or the wrong place, somebody tell me. Are these the dream version or the reality version? I think these are the dream version. So that's where I'm putting it. Hopefully I'm right. Okay. So that's that. And then some for, I might actually put this at the end. I don't know exactly where this one goes. Does it go here, here? Where? I'm gonna guess it goes here. And I'll check after it. Okay. You saw nothing. Okay, so let's start with the first binder. I'll start with the girls binder. Okay. So there's only 3 girls in here right now, and you can guess who they are. Yeah, so this is how I decorated it for now, and this is how it looks on this side. Just random freebies and stuff. Okay, so start off with Cheryong. So she is, well, it is an alt of mine. So I started off collecting Cheryong first, and then I got into collecting other 2. So Cheryong, I'm pretty complete with her. It's just, we'll get there, 1 second. So it's Icy is complete. I just need like the pre-order thing that I might get, I'm not sure. It's Me is complete. This one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this got lost in the mail. Like 100% sure. Because it's been 2 months since I've seen it. So I bought it again. So hopefully it shows up this time so I can finish her whole set. And then I have some of her pre-order things. And I do only collect Cheryong because, you know, I'm broke. And even though it's an alt of mine, I don't have the money exactly to collect all of the members. So I just collected my alt bias and Etsy. But I do keep the other members like pre-order stuff. So, and then next is Red Velvet. This Yuri collection is very bad. We don't talk about it that much. It's very hard to collect Red Velvet when you live in the United States. At least for me. I don't know what it is, but everybody doesn't want to trade Red Velvet outside of their country. And I understand. So I just need to buy more albums. So I bought this off of eBay. So that's nice. And then I actually pulled this card. And then that's it. It's very sad. But we'll fix it. And then Twice. I recently stood Twice, and I wasn't gonna collect another girl, but then Gio's my bias in Twice, and I was like, I'm gonna collect Gio. So I have a lot of Gio photo cards on the way, because Twice's photo cards are so cheap to collect. So I was like, let me just buy some, you know? And since this was like a heat of the moment decision, all of this is on me. So we don't actually get any photo cards until Feel Special. So this is some of her Feel Special cards. And then I have one more and more cards. And then I have Eyes Wide Open. I actually have all of her cards except for one. This one is on the way. So I just need this one. So like if you want to give it to me, that'd be nice. But I really probably would just buy it. And then I kept their pre-orders because why not? I traded the message card to get Jiho's because why not? And then her folded poster I still don't have, but I would like to have. So I'm waiting on somebody to like want to trade for that. And I kept all the pre-orders. If I were to collect another member in Twice, it would be Chewy because she's my bias record. But for right now, I'm just gonna focus on Jiho, you know. So yeah, that's it for this one. So let's move on to the next one. Next one, we have... Okay, I'm gonna make sure this is in frame. I'm sorry. So this is my The Boys / MC&D binder. These are like some pictures or whatever, some freebies that I made. So yeah, this is a little, I don't know what to call that, but okay. So for The Boys, not me slamming the binder, I collect Kevin and Julia. Funny story. Okay, look, this is what happened. So I was just gonna collect Kevin, but then Julian wanted me to collect him. So I was like, I'm gonna collect Julian too. And then I stopped collecting Julian because it was too much. And then after the Steeler, I'm collecting Julian again. So this is what I have for Kevin so far. This is my favorite Kevin Moon photo card. Period. Yeah, it's a progress. I mean process. So Julian, I don't have any of Julian's past photo cards, but I'm doing great with his Steeler stuff. Like he came through this album. And postcards, I don't really collect their postcards or their extra inclusions. I just want their PCs. Like, if they're not an alt of mine, I don't really care about the extra inclusions and stuff. So with Chaeyoung, I collected hers because she's an alt. But I didn't really collect The Boys because they're not an alt of mine. But I still love them. So I just kept people who I pulled, you know. MC&D. Oh my god. Okay, so for MC&D, I collect Minjay. I have some of his photo cards on the way. This one is a freebie that somebody gave me, and it's so cute. And I had to put it here because it's so cute. But his PCs are work in progress, you know. And they don't have a lot. They only have 2 albums. They're rookies. So I plan on, like, finishing it before their next comeback. I do have all of his IDs and stuff, and then in the back it's like photo cards that I need to like, what is it, trade or whatever, and then random stickers. So this binder is pretty little if you think about it. I might merge it later with another binder, but I haven't really thought about it that much. Okay, so this, hold on. Before I get into it, let's talk about it, okay? So basically, I only collect all of 2 groups, okay? And those 2 groups were my only alts, right? But now I have 5 alts. But that does not mean I'm going to collect all 5 of the group's all members. It's like Itzy. There are alts of mine, but I'm not gonna collect all of the members. So I'm just gonna stick to collecting the 2 all of the groups that I already was doing, and I don't plan on expanding. So this is the front of the binder. I don't think anything's on the back. Okay. So you open it up, you see Yigyum and hyphen TXT, a random Taehyung Magic Shop card that my friend gave to me, and I put it in here. Another Yigyum freebie. So in hyphen is new. There and hyphen is an old group of mine. Been there since Island, you know. I decided to ult right after I saw their debut. So I might be doing an unboxing for Enhypen's debut album. Let me know if you want to see it or whatever. So I'm currently waiting on my albums to be fulfilled from Sub K because they're taking their time. But anyway, so for Enhypen, I'm collecting the oldest and the youngest there. So Heesung's my bias. So I was gonna collect Heesung no matter what. But then my bias record is Nicki. Ignore all of that. I'm not smart. I made a lot of mistakes. So I plan on collecting them thoroughly actually. And then there are light stick cards. I plan on buying the Enhypen light stick anyway, but I still purchased, or I'm going to purchase. I joined a group order for their light stick cards, and I want to buy their like neck pillow cards. And then I do want their pre-orders from this album. I'm gonna collect the postcards, everything. Apparently they have like Polaroids as the pre-order benefit or whatever. I don't care, I need it. TXT is also an old group of mine. And like I said, I don't collect all of them. I only collect Bumgyu. Bumgyu's like my second ultimate bias, so I needed to. At first, I was not gonna collect TXT because I do not like these big things because they don't fit in these. So I was like, I don't want this. But then they moved back to regular photocards, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. So this is very slow. I don't know what's taking me so long, but we'll get it together. And I do just have one postcard. I thought this would fit in this, but it didn't, so I just put it in here. But I'm happy to have it. And then GOT7. GOT7 is not an ult of mine. But let me tell you the story. So GOT7 is the first group that I stood getting into K-pop like 5 years ago. And I was originally collecting GOT7, you know what I mean? But then I stopped along with a lot of other groups. But then I picked up some groups, then I put them back down, but then I picked up GOT7 again because I watched their music video and I got really sad because I didn't know. A lot of people were saying it was gonna be their last comeback, you know, and I need something of GOT7 to hold on to. So I'm like, let me collect them. So my bias is Yukyum. So I do plan on collecting. I have a lot of Yukyum photo cards. Well, not a lot, actually, 2. 2 Yukyum photo cards on the way. And I also have 3 in here right now. I think they're all from present year, I'm not sure. But these ones I do have. And then I got lucky. Yeah, I kind of set up for that. I got lucky and I did pull all of like Yukyum's special things in my album that I got. So that's nice. So that's it for this binder. Like you see, like it's very big binder, but it looks so little because I took out a lot of groups, okay? But that's it for that binder. So next we're gonna go deep breath. Deep breath. We're gonna go into the Stray Kids binder. Okay, so Stray Kids were one of my original ults, okay? And one of my ultimate biases, number 1, is Han Jisung. So this is what we got going on. Now I know what you're like, the whole binder of Stray Kids. Yes, because this is the group that I collect everyone. OT8 though. OT8. Let's not forget OT8. OT8. Hashtag 8. Let me stop. Okay, so this is it. So I collect everyone, and I started from the beginning. Bear with me now. I've only been collecting for 6 months. Not everything is great, okay? There's a lot of empty, but we're gonna get there, all right? So this is mixtape. This is I Am Who is probably the worst one. It doesn't have it, like, barely any photo cards. I have not been paying attention to I Am You whatsoever. I've been mainly trying to complete Miro. And I've been trying to complete, what's the other one? Their most recent album. So, these are mainly, like, all Korean album cards, okay? So, these are mainly Korean album photo cards because I haven't even started on their Japanese stuff yet. And for the Japanese stuff, I'm only gonna collect my top 3. So, Jisung, Sungmin, Ian, and like for special stuff like that, just them 3. But for regular album cards, I'm gonna collect everyone. So yeah, Go Live. I haven't even been saying the things, I'm sorry. This is Go Live. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this is. This is the only one where I actually collected the pre-orders. This is In Life. And this is a special Sub-K card that I got. I only bought one album from Sub-K because I wanted a card. I was gonna keep whoever I got. And I got Sungmin, which is good. So, yeah. And then the pre-order benefits, I did get my top, like, one of my top 3. Well, 2 of my top 3. I didn't get Sungmin. I got Chan. But I did put Chan up for trade for Sungmin, but nobody has reached out yet. So, like, if you have Sungmin and you want Chan, let me know. But yeah, that's it for this set. Okay. Next. The NCT binder. Okay. Yes. So, this is probably the binder that has the most shit. So, let me see. Okay, so these are like pictures or whatever that I decorated them with freebies and stuff that I got from people. So, NCT Dream is my ultimate, like, unit. They're my ult group from NCT. So I do only collect all of the Dreamies stuff. So at first I was just gonna collect certain things from all of the Dreamies, but now I've expanded the collection a little bit. And I wasn't gonna collect Empathy at first, but now I am. So here we are. Wait, let me go back and, like, hold on. Let's start again. Okay, so originally I wasn't gonna collect certain things from the Dreamies, but now I am. So I'll tell you what was not in the plans. This was always in the plans, and yes, I do collect OT7. I collect Mark because, period. Only Mark's Dreamies stuff. We Young. I have a lot of Dreamy photo cards coming too, so that's nice. And I just got these today, so we love to see it. Okay, so they're Empathy, the Dream. I was not gonna collect any of Empathy. Reality, I was gonna get this Chandler photo card no matter what because it's so cute. And one pattern that you can, we go up, one pattern you can, like, tell is how Chandler loves it here. We boom. you can tell, like, I can always count on Chenla to pull Chenla. Like, Chenla always comes through. I'm almost done with Chenla's, like, set for everything. And, like, he was the first person I pulled, like, for Renaissance. So that's, like, nice. So, yeah. So, for Renaissance Part 1, I was gonna collect Sungchan and Sotero, but I changed my mind because I did not know if they were gonna be with the Dreamies or not. I assumed they were gonna be, but then I wasn't. Then I thought about it and I'm like, what if they're not? So before I get anything, before like it's somebody say some SM, I'm just gonna stick to my regular Dreamy collection. So yeah, and then I wasn't gonna collect their yearbooks, but then I pulled Jaemin's, and I have Haechan's on the way, so I'm like, I'm gonna collect their yearbook now. So Haechan is separated from the Dreamies because I don't collect the Dreamies everything, but I'm gonna collect everything for Haechan. Like, I don't collect the Dreamies Kinos, none of that, and hopefully it stays that way because I like money a little bit. I don't want to be broke as fuck, but Haechan is also the ultimate bias of mine, so yeah. Like, as you can see, his Wee Young, like, it would be here, but since it's Haechan, it's with Haechan. You get what I mean? It's like that. So, this is all the Haechan cards I have so far. I do have one of his yearbooks on the way, so that's nice. And I was so stupid. I didn't know that they had 2 yearbooks. I thought there was only one. I hate it here. Oh, the only complete sets I have for Haechan are Reload and Punch. I don't know. What is it called? I think it's called Punch. I do have all of his Neo's on circle cards though, but like I have his photo cards and circle cards for all the final round. That's what it's called. I'm stupid. For Reload in the final round. So yeah, I am just missing these 2. Hopefully I can buy it somewhere because they're just 2 circle cards. Like, it's not that bad. His Kinos, I have none, and this is random Chenla Kino in there. We don't talk about it. I have some of his like bigger stuff, not a lot, but we'll get there. And his Japanese stuff, I haven't started on that yet. I'm mainly focusing on Korean stuff for right now. Like, extra stuff for ults, like, I'll get it here and there, but it's not my priority at the moment. I'm mainly focusing on completing like sets. So for Wavy, I collect 10 and Yang Yang. It was just gonna be 10, but then we don't talk about it. So for 10, I have all of his SuperM PCs complete, just not the Korean one, but like the American one. But we'll talk about why he's not here right now. Anyway, so this is what I have for 10 right now. And since he's an ult of mine, I do collect his circle cards. That's another thing. I don't collect the Dreamy circle cards because I just don't. But I do collect 10s and Haechan's circle cards. For Yang Yang, I just collect his PCs as well because that's what I want to do. And SuperM, this is why 10 SuperM cards are not with 10, because I collect all of SuperM. Why? It all started with this photo card. I saw this, I bought 2 SuperM albums, wanting to pull 10, you know, or pull someone to trade for 10, but I ended up pulling Kai and Kai. I pulled Kai's whole set, and I had a 10, and I'm like, I should just collect all of them. And I already had this team in too, so I'm like, I'm just gonna collect all of them. So yeah, here we are. And I only collect the American versions of all of them, not the Korean one, because I'm not doing my, but the first American album is American version album, you know what I mean, it's complete. And then this is Super 1, right? Yeah, Super One. So I have Kai on the way. I just need Peggy and Mark, and then I need the 2 other unit PCs. So I only need 5 more PCs and then I'm done. And then the postcards, I kept all of them. And each time I pulled something different. So Taemin, 10, Kai, Lucas, Mark, and then the group one. So I want Pegyeon, Taeyong, and then the other group one. And then that'll be complete. Also in this binder, the last thing in this binder is Taemin. Now, I was not gonna collect all of Taemin. I don't collect his shiny stuff. I only collect his solo stuff. And this was a heat of the moment decision. So it's not a lot. Bear with me now. Okay, bear with me. So this is like all of his past albums, his first release, his couple other releases. Want is where we start having photo cards and stuff. I did not buy this album yet, but I did buy this album, and I do have another PC on the way, and I did already collect all of his extra inclusions for this album, so that's nice. And then in the back we have random stuff, a lot of Mark random stuff. So, and then this Lucas wanted poster, and then I have this Kick It thing from the T version. And then for albums, I have a lot of random albums, but the only group I have all of their albums for are ITZY, NCT Dream. I have all of the Dreamies albums. And Stray Kids, I have all of their albums, but not all of the versions. But for Dream, I have all of the albums and versions, and same thing for ITZY. So yeah.
You want this?
Sure. What is it?
Straight from Cold.
What is it?
It's like a hydrate juice, strawberry and cucumber.
Okay. Okay. That's it.
It's on the shelf.
I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video.